live and ready to go. Hang on just a second. I am not sure. Comments. I'm going to click on the comment section here. That way, if anyone pops up, we'll be able to see it, I hope. Like I said, this is my first time being the host, so show comments on stage. I'm going to turn on enable. Continue. Oh, I don't know what happened. Maybe I wasn't supposed to hit that. I am trying to figure out as we go here, and it's just taking me to different spots. So
now, I don't have my YouTube account set up on here, so I will do a vocal response instead of a type response.
Okay, that's fine. And I can do typing. I'm going to type, and hopefully we'll be able to see people as they come in.
We should be able to. If not, surprise!
Right? Surprise, surprise. So, just kind of waiting for people. I'm not sure what I'm doing all the way either. So, but it is showing that we're live. You can see it on our YouTube or whatever it's called. Okay. I am going to take a moment. So, as we're waiting for people to come in, I don't know if you see the comments where you can click on it, and then if people type it in, you'll be able to see it.
Yes, I do. I have the panel on my side.
I had to figure that out because they were like, "Can you see what they're saying?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah, because you chat and comments. I'm like, okay, so it's similar to the other chat sites I've been.
It took me forever to figure out how to see the comments. Finally, someone was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh," I had no clue. So I was like, I was just waiting for everyone else to tell me when there was comments and stuff. So I was just like, "Oops, I have no idea what I'm doing." But anyway, I'm glad to have you with me here, Curtis, the Creek County Oracle. So this is our first time getting together, doing a live. We're just winging it here.
Hey, let the energy flow.
Yeah, exactly. So if you would like to tell more about yourself, go ahead. The floor is yours.
All right. Thanks for having me here, my dearest. I am a Oracle here in Creek County in Oklahoma, of course. I do Reiki sessions. I do Oracle readings for people. I do tarot, runes. I do ghost hunting, house cleansings, all the above.
How is the ghost hunting? That sounds...
It's a blast. I work with my dearest cousin. We do mainly, we play around Debut area, mainly the Main Street. So if y'all pass by Main Street, see two crazy people out there, that's us.
But I tried to go ghost hunting one time with my nephew and my husband, and we were using, what was that app that was real popular at one time?
Ghost Talk?
Yeah, I think so, where it would tell you, go here and try to find something. And I mean, it was taking us some weird, and finally I was like, I have the creeps in some of these places, right? But I mean, because I was going to try to record for my channel. A lot of people do YouTube channels now with the ghost hunting, so I mean, that's something that you could look into. Maybe you would be really successful with that. Trying to help Curtis get out there, trying to help him build his platform, giving back too, because so many people have taken me under their wing and helped me, and I am really trying my best to help other people. And we were talking behind the scenes, I guess backstage or whatever it's called, about our different things. So once you have your questions, make sure you put it in all caps for us so that we can see it, especially me. I have glaucoma, so I can't see very well, but I should wear my glasses, but when I do, there's so much glare that I'm blind. So,
Mhm.
um, but Curtis, does you do tarot, right?
Yes,
Tarot,
yes,
oracle,
and Rune.
runes. I I eventually want to get runes. I have felt really connected to them. I just haven't gotten a set yet, so
Right.
I would really like to though. But I will be doing oracle, tarot, and pendulum if anyone has questions, and if not, we're just gonna wing it and do like uh, general readings. So
Or
I don't have as big of a channel as some people, but I you never know what people are going to watch, and we got to figure out time. Oh, Jags. Hey, Jags. Happy to see you. Thank you for stopping in. If you have a question, please put it in all caps so we can see it. I'm so happy to have you here.
yes, indeed,
This is
welcome.
Curtis, the Creek County Oracle. I have read with Jags and Denise Fletcher last Saturday, and I think we're doing it again this Saturday. So I think it's 6 our time. So if you want to catch that, Curtis, you can see us in action. Hi, Jags.
How are you?
Good to be here. Yes, we're so happy to have you. We are trying to figure things out. This is my first time hosting, so bear with us. Okay, she wants to know what we see coming for her in August.
So in August, there's a couple decisions to be made. Not to, again, I do readings for spirit, but they tell me sometimes it's vague for me, and you may understand it. It sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's like straight to the point. With this one, it's more of I'm hearing curveball. So you have a decision coming up that's maybe like a curveball coming in. Um, I'm also hearing the word finances. So it could be either a new job coming up, or you're changing jobs, or a change in the finances. I don't think it's a bad omen. I don't sense any ill will towards it at all. So just kind of heads up, something's coming your way, and maybe
It
that's a good thing.
it feels a little complicated
Yeah,
too. Like that's what I was hearing as you were talking there. So
yeah,
but when you have to make decisions, sometimes it is complicated.
right.
So
Especially when it comes to that stuff.
yeah, with finances and everything. So I have the 9 of spring, the gazelle. You've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, like you said, Curtis, but don't worry, you'll get through them just as you have in the past. And the gazelles are fast. So I feel like once this, it's like a snowball effect. Like once it gets started and it gets momentum, it really keeps going. You
Yep.
have the 5 of summer, the dragonfly. Focus upon the fact that God loves you and always has the highest of intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so that you can move onward and upward. And they often say dragonflies are like our past loved ones coming to visit. So I feel like
Mhm.
signs and synchronicities. I have 2 more cards. I have the 8 of autumn here, which is the parrot. It's the perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. And I feel like you are always researching something here, Jags, like whether it's the past or and I'm not talking just about your past here in this lifetime either. I'm feeling like it's multiple generations even is what's coming out. And do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. You kind of touched on that a little bit too there, Curtis, with
Hmm.
the prosperity and career advancement. But I also have the 10 of spring, the St. Bernard dog, which says you're working far too hard and the stress will soon become too much. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy life. So, you know, a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and learning to delegate and learning to let go of what doesn't actually belong to you, which, when you're an empath, you pick up on other people's feelings, you pick up on their energy, and sometimes it's hard to know, is this really me? I know I do that. And like when you
Hmm.
get hit with a bunch of anxiety out of nowhere, you're like, what?
Exactly.
Did you see anything else here, Curtis? Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
The three cards that were shown to me this time was the Great Heron.
Hmm.
The 10, they are introspection and patient, so they look into themselves for knowledge. They do, as we know what the herons are, they do cruise the pathways and the waterways looking for their next meal, but they're also very patient hunters. So in this one, for me, there's being told is for you to just slow down a little bit. I don't know if there's life may be kind of getting kind of hectic. Just slow down, take a deep breath, relax, and kind of ease into it, not just jump in the deep end of the water. Because I know you're an amazing swimmer because the bat tells me that. Poland didn't know it. And the bat is initiation and transition. So that means something is shifting. And shifting, change is never a bad thing. It's usually just a way of new growth. And new growth is always a good thing. Very much so. And then the last one I drew for you, which is the fox. It's adaptability and reactivity. So that tells me that you are a very adaptive person and you are very reactive and proactive at the same time. I'm told that you have been through some changes before and that you have got this. Just slow down. You got this. Like, girl, you are rocking this.
And don't worry so much. Like, and I know that's easier said than done when spirit's like, oh, don't worry so much. Don't make a
Girl,
mountain out of a molehill. But I'm a panic, okay?
girl. And Spirit did say, and this is from a female entity tied to you. I don't know if she's maybe your grandmother or an aunt that has ascended. So she is telling me to tell you to quit stressing out. So just bear that.
And I'm also getting, there are some
Yep.
secrets that they don't want uncovered, is some kind of energy that I'm picking up here as well. Like, keep our dirt or keep our skeletons in the closet where we put them, that sort of energy. And you're like, no, I want to uncover the secret. I want to know that she's
Hmm.
stressed out over money, and probably her grandmother. I don't know if you
Hmm.
could see that, but
That's a
um,
very good figure.
grandma comes in pretty strong too.
She's like, ooh,
Yeah, that's what I like. I'm here. And
exactly.
a lot of people are stressing over money right now. I know
Hmm.
it's always one for me, and even people that are working, and having to think about getting another job just to, make ends meet, and
Hmm.
things are so uncertain right now. And I know we've said that and thought that before, but I've never felt like it was more uncertain than it is right now. Your grandmother was like that, wants to keep secrets. Yeah, she doesn't want the skeletons out of the closet.
Nope.
Like, the picture that she has painted, is the one that she, even if it's not completely realistic, if that makes an, I don't have an income and haven't for so long. I'm there too. I have my next hearing coming up in October for disability. I've been at it 6.5 years already. But
Girl.
hi, babe. Pumbaa Dan is here. If you have a question, please drop it. Put it in all caps for us so that we can see it. Jags, it's so hard when you don't have an income coming in, because you do stress about everything. Like, how am I going to come up with this money? Like, it's really hard. It's really hard. And I understand why you're stressed, because the bills come in and I'm like, okay.
I am being shown around fog for you. Like when the leaves change into the auburn, like the pretty colors come out versus this mundane green we have now, is when you're going to have something big come your way that's beneficial. It's like a beautiful change for you. As I'm also shown the cherry blossoms, which for me it means serenity. So you're gonna have a rough waters for just a little bit, but weather the storm, girl. You got this.
Yeah, we're almost into fall. I mean, what, September is when we transition here. You
Usually,
do you do surveys and play games. Hey, I mean, you do what you got to do to have the money come in. I try to do, personal private readings for people, and even, when we do these lives, if people want to donate, that's one of the ways I make money too. And I always try to say, whenever I'm spending money, or swiping my card or whatever the case may be, that I'm putting good out there, so it's going to come back to me tenfold. Even I try to be as positive, especially around money, because we need it.
exactly.
There's just no, I mean, and when you ain't got it, a penny is a lot of money.
For real, for real.
So, um, but yeah, your grandma definitely doesn't want her stuff exposed. And I don't think it's just her. I feel like there's a male energy around it too, but it's like it's very mysterious. And
It's like an uncle.
yeah, I'm not able to really tap into it, because it's like block. The walls are up, because she does not want it to be known. And I have that in my own, like, my great great grandma, I think. Oh, it has to do with you.
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay, in a big way too, it feels like.
yes. I'm
Like,
hurt. You're earth shattering.
yeah. Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. Earth, like,
It's the male coming forth is like an uncle or a grandfather, or maybe a he's close. He was close to you. Like it was. She's trying to block me.
yeah, she is, and she's strong too.
Nah, yeah, kinda.
Well,
Yeah. Was she Italian? She just reminds me of Italian.
her dad, my great grandfather. So it's
Possibly.
probably that connection.
Yeah, because she has like that Italian Sicilian fire within her, the Irish. Like I can't put my finger on it. Um, but they're trying to protect you from something that they don't think you need to know, but you want to know. So that may be the curveball.
And it's like mind blowing. I feel like,
Yeah, like
and it's a lot. It feels heavy.
it's baggage.
Like, it's a heavy. Ooh, and I got chills again.
Keep
It's
poking you.
like, it's a heavy burden that they don't want to place on you.
No,
It's
it is
what
protective. It's not malicious in any way. They do love you dearly. They're
and
always
I,
with you.
yeah. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Um, they are. Well, her version of talking is yelling to most people. Oh, you're getting that too.
Yeah, she's loud. It is dark and has to do with rituals. Is it blood
Okay,
magic?
I don't sense blood.
Or uh because it's her blood? Like the blood
It's blood
connection?
ties. It's a blood tie
Blood
ritual.
tie. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
It's old magic. I know that. So
And I
it
keep
comes from
getting
past.
tingles in the back of my head, like, and down my arm, my left arm.
Yeah, she's trying to block us.
Yeah, like you're getting too close. Stop it. But none of us are meant to know everything, and having to learn to be okay with that. But then some things, it's like, hey, if it feels, does it feel like a generational curse, or what does it feel like to you, Curtis?
It's more like a family thing. Like they did this to protect the family. They did this to empower the family.
But something may not have went the way they thought it was
It
going.
backfired.
Yeah, backfired, and now she's paying for it.
I'm
Ooh,
wondering if your
she said
area.
she's meant to
I don't
know
know. What
this.
um.
Oh, do you see what she said there? She was brainwashed to forget.
Yes.
So you know it somewhere deep inside of you. It's just, ooh, they did human trafficking. Ooh,
That.
that's
Okay.
why I'm getting so much chills all over my body.
I believe
Yeah.
when you said that, I am shown the image related to that.
And so it's like you're paying for.
Yeah, I get that from you. I see your scars. Again, I don't bring up people's. When I look at people, I see the scars attached to them. And when I say scars, I don't mean like physical, like you cut your like, wrist with a knife by accident, cooking or things like that, or surgery scars. I see spiritual scars.
Mhm.
I see the traumas, and girl, you've been through a lot,
I also feel like a lot
emotional and
of
spiritual.
energy pulling from my throat chakra. Like,
Mhm.
because of the brainwashing, like her throat chakra has been blocked,
She's
you
been
know,
silenced.
because she can't tell her true story.
Mhm.
And, ooh, like I said, I keep getting chills in the
That's the
back of
main
my
thing.
head
Like
here.
they're trying to grab you by the hair.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because, when you're trafficking people, you're not nice to them.
No.
I mean,
She's
and
saying,
you cause trauma, and
mhm.
some traumas never fully heal. Maybe you adapt, maybe you grow, but some part of you grieves for the rest of your life over this trauma. And oh my
Just
goodness,
know it was not your fault.
no, none of it
Me,
was.
this was not your fault.
You're innocent. My mother beat me and she hurt my head. Okay.
I get
So
that.
that's did she
Mhm.
ever like grab you by the back of the head because wow, or push,
I'm being
bounce
shown
her
you
head
manipulated
off of
like
stuff?
this and jerked back. Like, girl, you've been through a lot. Rest
Yeah.
your soul.
And we're not even seeing everything. I mean, I'm not at this time, but having more than one person, we get different aspects. Spirit may show me one thing and show you another. So
Because they're showing me a lot of stuff right now I'm having to filter through.
take your time.
Yes. Yes. You're fine, dear. Okay. I specialize with helping people. My last client was a person whose son committed suicide.
Mm.
So this is fine. You are just fine. I this is why we're here to this is why the gods give us this gift is to help people work through stuff and connect.
And there's no need to be sorry,
No,
Jax.
not
Like
at all.
that's
Not at
that's why
all.
we're here. That's why we're doing this. And
Exactly.
You know, I have things that are heavy, that I don't want to put on other people, but ooh, sorry,
We're
more chills and chills.
we're a
Um,
tribe meant to help each other, not
yeah,
to segregate each other.
and this burden is so deep too. And then, when you're cycling through your memories and you're like, I know something, but then you're blocked from it because you've been brainwashed.
Hmm.
That's what I'm being shown. Like, you get so close and then you're like, boom.
I'm being told there's a journal or a ledger or a logbook. It's an old leather bound to me.
Ooh,
So it's like which to me, that's basically when the spirit tells me this, they use old reference. So I'm showed an old ship's log. So it's like a log, a ledger, something that shows a history and of da 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 da. That may be what you're seeking. It is hidden. It's within the family, but I can't tell who holds it now. It is an A.
I want to say, Jags, did you say there was spies in your family?
There you go. Ship.
My great grandfather was in the Navy, so
Yeah.
is it in the wall?
I'm showing
This
staircase. Like an It's like hidden. It's hidden well. I don't know if it's in the wall. It feels like it's an older house, and the floorboards are kind of creaky. So it's telling me that there is.
I thought he might have been in the CIA. Okay. I thought I remembered in a previous one where you thought spies, I think, but my brain.
Is there a chest or an old chest that maybe that someone's got that they're not letting go of? Because
Oh,
it's gonna look completely normal. It's not gonna
they're
stick out like a
keeping
sore
it
thumb or anything.
close because they don't want it exposed.
Yes, you're close to it. Like I don't know if you have like live in their house or have access to their house that they lived in. Like this, to me, it shows this house being stayed in the family. Like I don't. One thing that might help you, I don't, and again, I'm new to the show. I'm new to you guys. With you, I'm sensing that you have. Do you have crystals?
I was the only one that has the stuff from the house. Yes, the house is in the family, but I don't talk to them.
That's
So
terrible.
they had the house built in 1969. So I mean, yes,
There's
it has crystals.
there's deep secrets.
Yeah, and it's given me chills even into my knees. So I don't know if you would have to get on your knees in order to find this.
It's
You this
buried. It's not in the walls. When you go over there, like there's strong magic. So I don't know what kind of they used. Because I'm pagan.
Yeah,
I don't.
her parents were
Yeah,
involved too.
I see that. I see that. I do see monetary gain on their part. So their silence was bought.
Mm. Oh man, that's
It's heavy.
especially with the trafficking going on.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, dear, for letting this out in the public. Yeah, I can see that. Was she a gypsy? I hate to use this term because there are some amazing people in this community, but was she like a gypsy or like maybe a witch? She's got some strong magic with her.
Yeah,
Do you
she
think so?
does. And it's been passed down. So like Jags has
The
this
book,
same,
yes.
she can tap into it. But because they've hypnotized her, they've placed a block on,
Okay,
her.
that's what I
Does
thought.
this have to do with Treasure Island too? And she was a witch too, so
Yeah, I sense that she did do some dark magic. I can't place. I don't think it's blood magic.
I am, but I can only go so far. And I feel like that's why you're here now, with Curtis, because he is giving some deep insight. Like I feel like you are going through blocks that I can't. You know what I'm like?
Because she's got.
Because I work with the light. And I mean, there's some things that I
But
just can't.
what helps me is I have my matron is Lady Persephone.
Oh, Persephone, yes.
So she clears the path for me a lot of times. Like right now.
Yes.
Because she's has muffled them. I can still hear them trying to da 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 da. But
Yeah.
she's like,
They're
no.
loud because they want to distract you.
Yeah, she's like, no, y'all shut up. It's just time to talk.
Yeah. You sit down and listen.
Yes, exactly. For you, my dearest, you do have a lot going on. You do have a lot of trust issues. I'm sensing, and
Which
that's
is understandable.
God, yeah, because you've been through hell. Nope.
Oh yeah, there's no other
Yeah.
way to sugarcoat it
No.
or
I want to
anything
be
like
blunt.
that.
You've been through hell,
Yeah.
and it's not your fault. It was one of those things where I'm. It feels like you were born to do this. Like they had you just for this purpose,
But
and it's not your fault.
mm-mm.
And I know you've been through the guilt of what did I do wrong? How do I? Why am I doing? Why are they doing this to me? Am I this better person? You've been through that.
So much guilt.
Mhm.
Like I feel it weighing heavy on my
Yes. It's time
chest.
to let it go. I'm sorry you're crying. I can feel your emotions right now. You have tears.
Mm.
But it's not your fault because it's a mental block, honey.
And I also feel like this is like one of the first times you're feeling seen, you're feeling heard in a long
You feel
time.
invalidated.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, they get it.
Is
With
there some kind of like treasure? I know you mentioned Treasure Island. Is there some kind of map? Because I'm being seen like a map with an X, but I don't know what it means and I can't hone in on it.
X
It's just
block,
a flash. I am so frustrated because I can't remember to overcome it all, and
you can't overcome
that
it all at once.
eats at you. That eats away at you when you're like, I know that I should know this.
With you, it's not so much that you're trying. This is something you can't overcome all at once, my dearest. It has to go little by little because it is a. I'm shown 20, so and again, don't know your age. I'm not asking, but I'm being shown. Yeah, I'm a guy still. I'm sorry. I'm on your team, but I
Right.
never want to know a woman's age. For you, I am shown 20 to 30 years of trauma, of past built up.
Mm.
So it could be your entire life. I don't know. Again, not asking, respecting that's your truth to bear, your age. I mean, but with you, it's like you have been ingrained so much in it that you thought it was okay, and then you had that click moment, like, oh, you mean this is not how I'm supposed to live? I have a choice. When you broke free was your new life. Living your and living this life here is the best way to get back at them.
Hmm.
Write down your and you'll have snippets. I'm being told you get dreams about this stuff.
I was just about to say dreams.
When you
Like
wake up,
it comes to her
journal.
in dreams. Yeah. Have a journal by your bedside so that it's fresh on your mind. You can write it down. I
Yes.
had no idea about this until I turned 50 when I started to investigate. I'm about to turn 56. So
Yes.
you don't look at Jags at all.
No.
Um,
And you're very protective of yourself and others.
you grew up thinking this is my normal. This is how were my bones broken.
Arm, leg. You
And
have
I've
severe
had
arthritis.
lots of concussions
Yeah.
because the back of my head has just been tingling, and I know she gets dizzy. Because I do feel dizziness in her energy here.
It's like you were it's like you had vertigo.
Yeah, lots of
So
pain in the right lower back hip area. I don't know if it was broken or maybe fractured. Uh,
she's had back injuries too.
yeah,
So they may have been broken as a kid, maybe, or a younger adult. They
I
may have
almost
taken
feel
you to
like
the hospital for mending. Instead, you fell. You were clumsy or graceful.
mhm,
And
when
there,
in
it was,
reality you were like stomped on.
yeah,
It's what I get.
yeah.
They thought they had to break you to get you to bend, but you weren't born to bend. You weren't born to carry on. Uh,
You're a survivor.
see, you
Like
know,
you are very much a survivor.
you came here to be a healer and not a
Servant.
yeah breaker of people.
Yeah.
Because when you traffic people, you break them.
When you did the way this was done in your preteen era, your bones, and it was because you were super defiant. You were like, no, I don't want to go with them. No, I don't want to do this. No, I'm not touching you there. No, I'm not doing this. And that's how they got you to do it. Is they broke you and then threatened it again with you. They used pain to get you to do things.
And now every time you feel pain, I feel like it's triggering. No matter what, and even if you can't recall, even if you can't remember, your body does.
Yes.
You have trauma that your body, and I'm feeling left arm, left leg for some
Yes.
reason. I keep and this side of my face.
Did you have a stroke?
I did on the left side, but I don't
No, I
know if
mean
this is
her.
coming from her.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like you've had. It's
But
like you
with
may have
all
had a
the
stroke, or you pushed down the stairs. It felt. It feels like I can't tell.
Well, because I get the swirling sensation of memories, and it's like maybe she gets a little uh,
Okay,
flash of it, but it doesn't come in,
they
very well.
they may have drugged. May have used drugs.
Some said I had seizures as a baby.
Yeah.
That can really affect your mind. And if you're not getting enough blood and oxygen,
To me,
you
it
know,
feels like you did have a lot of trauma growing up, and you, like I said,
they used to give her alcohol. Oh my lord. And
that
when
is
your brain is still developing
that
until what,
caused
you're like 25, isn't that what they say? In your
5 for
20s?
girls, 8 for boys.
Oh, okay. But I mean alcohol when your brain is still,
Developing, it's
yeah.
yeah,
That's And I think before she did mention Irish roots, Irish connection, I think it was Jags. Correct me on that if that's not right. At 3, I told my mom I wasn't sick anymore. She was giving me cough syrup.
it was whiskey
Ooh.
because it burnt going down.
Oh, yeah. Made you cry, made you tear up. I mean, it was strong, it was potent. You're 3.
Was it
You know, I,
was it
ooh.
moonshine?
Irish, Scottish, British. So, yeah, I know you picked up on the Irish
Mm-hmm.
ancestry.
The European bloodlines.
Celtic.
Yeah, Idomians.
Yeah.
So we can resonate with that. Um, for you, Jags, it feels like there is a lot of repressed memories, and what repressed memories are is your body is protecting itself.
Hmm.
So you have mental blocks of traumatic parts in your life. Some people go years without that, but at a certain point, it will re-trigger a memory. That maybe some of that is to do with why certain colognes you can't be around. It gives
Oh.
you headaches. Certain perfumes set you off. Sorry, I didn't know if you knew that or not about her. But yeah, certain colognes you don't like. It makes you sick to your stomach.
And
And
it could make her feel very anxious as
yes,
well. Like,
oh my god, I have to get out of here. I have to go.
yeah.
I gotta go.
And
That
I
is
feel like you're very sensitive to these smells as well.
yes,
Very
it's
sensitive.
a
And because it triggers a response in your body, but you don't fully know,
yes,
that's extra scary.
exactly. Like you're like, why is this happening? I mean, because yeah, like I know you've been diagnosed with, and again, I'm sorry for airing you the laundry, but I'm told you were diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, depression. They tried to say you were bipolar, but you don't have those tendencies that I'm
I
picking
feel
up on.
like because of the trauma, because of, the brainwashing, see, it's like dissociating.
Yes,
Yeah. And like, I don't think you realize, maybe because, without those memories being there, oh man, it's a mind F, pretty
yes,
much. Like,
for real.
and I mean, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or make, light of that, because that in itself is traumatic.
Yes, it
And,
is.
not trying to make light of anyone's trauma, of anything that they've been through. And, because you don't have these memories, because you were brainwashed, they can tell you anything. They can be like, "Oh, your childhood was this," but you do have some memories. They
Yes,
may not be strong, but you
yes.
know what is true and what is not, because when they tell you something and you're like, that doesn't sit, you
Like
know.
I, because to this day they still try to carry it on. The family members that you cut out of your life, which good on you. Good on you for that.
They're very toxic.
Susie, what word are
I
you hear? What are you hearing?
really bad headache when she said Susie.
I hear madam.
Ooh. She was calling the shots behind the scenes, I feel like. And, I have a lot of pressure on my head.
Like she wasn't the ringleader. Like, this was a ring.
Yeah.
Like there was it was massive.
Yeah. Hierarchy.
Yeah, and I don't know if it. Yeah, and I don't know if it fell apart. Because again, that information I don't know. I'm not privy to that.
I feel like Susie was someone they would have disposed of, or she would have been thrown under the bus.
She was their scapegoat.
Yeah.
She was the pretty face in the front, like, "Hi, how's it going?"
Were there rock and roll bands involved? Was this the 60s?
65. 65?
I know she said house was built in 69, but I feel like there was things leading up to it before, because you don't just all of a sudden.
You don't.
Yeah, like this had gone on for years prior to,
Yeah, since she was a little girl.
and even before then, I
Because
feel
you
like.
weren't the first. They've had others.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes they
I don't know
use
if those rock and
little
roll bands involved or
children
not.
to rope other children in.
Hmm.
Like, maybe they took you to a park and you were playing, and maybe you made a friend, and they're like, all right, we're gonna go pick that, what is it, stalk the learn their routine. And oh, My dad has said many times, better go call Susie.
I
I
understand.
don't understand that and why he would say that. Hmm.
I'm wondering if she wasn't their handler.
Hmm. It's kind of what I'm feeling too. Like she handled things. If there was a problem, she was the one that tried to take care of it. It is somehow sexual.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
yeah. Unfortunately, icky.
Okay. Um,
And that's another reason you dissociate too, because of the sexual aspects of it. Even though,
you still don't like being touched.
mm,
It still makes your skin crawl.
and I'm feeling very sick to my stomach too, over, especially when you have memories, but you don't have memories,
Shit.
and you
Okay, this
know,
lady has been to your house multiple times. She did come over. You have seen her.
I feel like they passed her off as an aunt.
She was. I'm hearing aunt, auntie.
Auntie, I did too.
I
Oh,
heard auntie. So I,
don't be sorry, Jags.
you're
There's no need.
fine. You do not
We
need to be
love,
sorry.
we love you and we support you.
Yes. Like okay, I'm a Reiki healer.
And I think Jags is too.
Okay, so you understand where we come from when we say this has no bearing on us. You are letting go. It is better to hear you talk than to hold it in.
Hmm.
Because holding in negative energy can have detrimental aspects to your life. It can cause stomach issues, liver issues, um, like negative energy and that kind of stuff can have bad effects on our bodies. We are beings of light and energy, so we need to get it out. And for
Yes.
you, bless your heart, you were taught to hold it in because no one cared.
This is one of the ways you're
They were
healing.
wrong. We do
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. And if you want, after this drags, I can give you Curtis's email if you would like to get in touch with him behind the scenes,
Yeah,
if he's okay with that,
I'm fine with
because
that.
I feel like you're tapping into,
There was more than just Susie coming over. She had a man with her.
and that man gives me the creeps.
He was sleazy. He was a heavy smoker.
Kind of fat,
Yeah.
maybe, have a little gut, maybe. I feel like he tried to smoke cigars, to make
Yes.
himself seem.
Yes. They always tried to drive fancy vehicles.
They were living outside of their means in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not to say that they weren't making money, doing this, but it was something. Once you're in, you have to keep doing, you have to keep going, you have to do more to make more money. Uh,
I'm showing a brown car.
Cadillac.
Yes. You're getting that too? A four door.
Hmm. Very fancy,
Yeah.
especially for that time.
Yeah. And she always wore rings. Her obsession was rings. She had the big, like,
I feel like they tried to get things custom made too. Is something,
I don't
like
know the state. What part of the country? Is it south, east, or west? Because I'm getting coastal, like New Jersey area, that direction.
I think Pennsylvania. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I'll let Jags.
Farmhouse.
Hmm.
Because I'm getting a lot of images coming in. Because I can't see who else in the chat.
There was some kind of basement where they held people.
Yeah, that's where they had their parties.
It was
Huge party
often
table.
kids too.
It was musty. Old witch. Old witch. Okay.
Hmm. old bloodline.
Salem.
Ancient.
Salem stuffs.
My great grandparents lived in New Jersey for a short time in the late 40s.
Were they tied to the mafia?
Ooh.
Because I'm hearing mob. Like this guy coming into the house. To me, he dressed in like a mob attire. Like I mean, the high pants, the jacket, everything. That weird derby. I think what they called fedora
Cross.
hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of
And
hat.
I'm getting her wearing furs. Like
Yeah.
anytime they went anywhere, they dressed to the nines. They showed up in fancy vehicles, and I feel like they
Yep.
maybe
That's it.
didn't.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, Uncle Joe. He's creepy. He gives me the creeps. Your grandmother wore furs. Okay.
Were they like brown furs? Because these furs weren't white. They were like the brown, like mink. Is it mink?
Oh, like a mink stole?
Yes.
Really? Which Joe? So there was more than one Joe.
One's blood, one's not.
Yes, like a fox.
Okay.
Fox fur, yeah.
So this is like old money.
Reddish brown.
Who had the shine? What Uncle Joe had the shiny shoes? Like, like when you okay when I say shiny, you know how OHP or the Highway Patrol or Sheriff's Office has them really shiny, even the Marines.
There were two Joes, one short and one tall.
The Joe I'm seeing is about 5 foot.
Ooh. And he was like more round than he was tall. Is what? And like you said, shiny shoes, slicked back hair.
He looked like a greaser.
Yeah. Smarmy is what a word that just came. Like you said, he just
It
made you
always came,
feel.
and your parents were super super nervous when they came over. Like everything had to be perfect. Like, and they would break out like the fine china. The
Tall Joe is like blood, but not blood. The other Joe was gross, the shorter one.
that's him. The shorter one. Cause the
Yeah.
tall one, I'm getting he was involved, but not involved. You know what I mean? Like he knew something fishy.
Yeah.
Like he didn't know what it was.
And I don't think he wanted to know either. Like,
No.
he didn't want to be a part of it. The other Joe got my great grandmother's car. Mm. Certain people did what they did because there was something in it for them. Very greedy and
Like in this line of work,
oh, the ruins are calling. I'm also getting if you were like throwing a fit or something like that, you got punished and like locked in a closet until people were gone.
pantry.
My parents got a house deeded to them free and clear. I think they blackmailed someone. Ooh. Not surprising, unfortunately. Yeah.
No, your parents were sleazeballs.
Yeah. There's no other way to say it nice. I mean, I don't get good. I don't like being in the parents or the grandparents' energy. Now, is it your grandparents on both sides or just your mother's? They're still alive, and my kids think I am lying. Oh. And I think they try to make you look crazy.
There's
Like,
something
oh,
going on.
yeah.
Huh. So the three runes that were called out for me to draw for you. The first one is Laguz. It is translation is water. The key themes on them is flow, abundance, intuition, the unconscious, growth, psychic abilities, and love. So for that, the unconscious to me is like it basically is telling me you have an unconscious block.
Ooh. Are you seeing what she wrote?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I am.
I wanted to let you finish. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I wanted to know if you were. So, like, your parents and your grandparents on both sides garbage, man. Like,
Yep.
pure.
Like this is old girl.
Ugh. And it goes deep. Like, it's almost like arranged marriages. Like, oh, we're like this other family is like this, we're gonna make our kids marry, so we can keep this going. And I think they kind of wanted to do the same thing with you, but you came along and you were like, F that, I I was sent here to heal, not hurt.
Exactly.
And I'm so sorry. Oh, I almost started crying. That you have went through, basically had no chance. I came into this life to expose this. You absolutely
Mm-hmm.
did. And, they want to discredit you, they want to make you look crazy. And eventually, anything done in the dark is eventually brought to the light, and you are the light.
My next rune ties into that. Its name is Soelo.
Ooh.
And it's success, power, victory, light, energy, enlightenment, vitality, joy, happiness, abundance, inspiration, and triumph. Like I said, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
You are a beacon. Yeah, I
She
can
is
see.
related to the royal family and Disney. And Walt Disney, they say behind the scenes he was kind of
Oh, he hated kids.
yeah. And yet he built a whole, thing around family and kids and everything, but really wasn't family friendly at all in
No.
real life.
And the third and final rune for you is Terezas. And it's boundaries, limitations, defense, protection, challenge, and balance.
Mm.
So there's someone else at play protecting you.
Ooh. And
Okay.
all the old elite families. My dad was at Disneyland when they opened. Why am I hearing like Cousin Walt? Or, like the funny, like not maybe not really a cousin, but kind of how when they say uncle or aunt and they're not really, but
There's something else at play here.
yeah.
There's a third spirit.
Mm.
Old, protective. Like, she does not like. Wait. You'll answer this when you'll know the answer to this if it's what I'm thinking is true. You want you have the craft, right? The knowledge of the wise.
He is our cousin. Walt Disney and my great grandfather knew each other, but didn't know that they were related until later on. Okay.
Okay.
I am psychic. Yeah. You're in psychic, empathic.
Psychic
Uh,
empathic.
there's one more, but I can't. It's not coming in clear. Maybe you haven't discovered it yet.
Yeah, because yeah, that's a lot of it. You made it like us, like an oracle.
Mediumship. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I feel like you dream dreams, and you may not always realize that that is part of uncovering the past, uncovering the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because being hypnotized and everything, I feel like it even distorts her dreams a bit. Like,
Yeah.
like like,
Mm-hmm.
because they're trying to block her access. I have the ability to touch stuff and do remote viewing. Oh, that is huge. When
See,
you
the
touch
thing,
something, you feel and you know and you see. Ooh,
mm-hmm.
that is powerful.
I will warn: be careful how you proceed with that.
Hmm.
Some things, like in that house, for example, or some things from the house may have latent energy, memory energy with it. And okay, so that's empathic. That's an empath.
Very empathic,
You're
strong.
because you can tap into other people's emotions.
Hmm.
Sometimes you. One thing I recommend is if you have, I know you have crystals. You mentioned that before. Carry with you obsidian, because I don't know if you carry a purse or if you must have pockets, but obsidian.
Put it in your bra.
Obsidian, rainbow quartz, and then another stone. I don't know the name of it. It's not telling me.
I feel their pain.
Yep, that's empath.
And you feel people crying out to you, and you're just like, I don't, like, they want you to save them, and I don't know if they're still alive or if they crossed over and they don't realize they have. And I'm talking about some of these children that were trafficked. So you knew them when you were young,
Okay, that's
but
good.
you've been made to forget them.
Okay.
And some of these children are really young, like 3, 4 years old.
Are you
She has an obsidian ball.
okay?
Ooh.
Could be.
Hi, Denise. If you have any questions, please put it in all caps for us so we can see it. Um, this is my friend Curtis. Well, basically, we're cousins, but we're not cousins because we have cousins in common.
We're blood.
But there's lots of love and mutual respect here. So,
Exactly. Um, with when it comes to this here, Miss Jags, I would
ooh,
recommend like meditation for you. I know with your brain, it's like
she says she thinks her ex boyfriend was one of them. I feel like he was placed, like he was planted.
he was.
Like I said before, because I feel like, generations, oh, we're going to keep, you know, we want to keep this going generation to generation. Ooh,
And something I don't think that Gigi has seen with you, Ms. Jags, is that, and this is the second time with me I've seen someone like this, and you guys are super unique. You have a soul shatter.
ooh,
And what that means is you've been through something so traumatic that a part of your spirit, you still have a soul. I'm not saying you're completely soulless at all, by any means. But some of it has separated. And this is from a past life. It's not from recent. But You have a whole soul now, but a portion of it is new and some of it is an old.
Some of it goes back to Egypt. I keep hearing
Yes.
Egyptian.
Yes. Like,
But they've made it hard for her to tap into some of these,
they
you
fear.
know, that's probably part of why her soul feels or is shattered.
Yeah, exactly. Like you were a healer at one point in Egypt, in Egyptian.
Does this go to
Persian, yeah,
Iran?
it was Persian because you did go from Egypt into the Persian area. Um, I'm hearing nomadic, like I'm seeing the caravans. So you may have been on. It's not the Silk Road. The Spice is it the Spice Road? I forget what that was
Oh,
called. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
think you're right. I think you are the Spice Road where they would trade.
Yeah,
Turkey,
yeah, because your past went all through there. You were a merchant.
all over. Yeah.
You did spices. That was your specialty.
And
Yeah,
I feel like you were considered, like, for that day, like a wise woman.
yeah, because you were female then too, which is
Yeah.
rare. Usually you don't.
Yeah, usually, the males were, but um I feel like you were regarded very highly, almost like a priestess in a way,
Yes, you were a soothsayer.
an oracle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still in you.
Yeah,
And
you very well were.
it will always be like every time you come back.
Because how and I'm not sure if you've ever been explained to this, but either anybody, but the way I was told and taught by the divine is at the age of 13, your third eye starts to close.
Mm,
If you're an oracle, it stays open, or a psychic or medium, it stays open. Oracles are psychics, but not every psychic is an oracle.
mm,
Because and the difference is, with those of us who are oracles, have a direct connection to we can go spirit level. We can also ascend higher to the gods and talk to them directly. If a psychic medium, a psychic cannot reach the gods.
mm,
They can feel their embrace, but they can't hear the voice all the time. It's like a messenger. They can get messages from them, like the doves or cardinals or butterflies, and interpret that. But us oracles can hear the gods' voices.
mm.
That is why one of the women that you had growing up, no, they don't have that power.
I think
Because I'm
they
hearing
would have, if they did, they would have chose someone that fit with what they wanted, how they tried to make you be, and that's why they brainwashed you.
they wanted a cookie cutter girl,
Hmm.
and
Who wouldn't fight back or talk back or, you know f you, I'm not doing that.
no, you're a
Like,
spitfire
oh yeah, but you know
girl.
what? It's part of what has kept you alive. And I'm also hearing, and I'm not sure if I'm saying this right because I've heard it pronounced. Uh, but do you work with Hecate? Is it Hecate or Hecate?
Hecate.
Hecate. If not, I feel like she calls to you.
I'm hearing Bastet
Oh,
and Sekhmet.
but maybe with Hecate, because I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. My
There
brain,
you
some words I don't, but Bobby does. Okay, so she's around, and I think
go. Oh
she
yeah.
would be willing to work with you. Um,
Okay.
something with
Your second
old
one is
keys.
Artemis.
It's something with old keys.
Old what?
Keys, you know, that used
Turnkey.
to
Okay.
unlock something, but maybe and I feel like it's
Yeah.
unlocking the past.
Have you something you might try I don't know if you've done this or not, and I recommend having someone like a shaman with you when you do this. And that's a past life regression.
Ooh,
Those
that
are
would be
super strong
powerful.
magics, and or even do like a drum trance. And again, I'm not a shaman, but I've worked with shamans in the past that have done that for people, and that drum beat is a low resonance that will help you unlock memories. Okay.
It'll speak to you at
Yeah.
some.
Yeah. You'll, and I'm being told by spirit that you have been given hints about what can help you unlock things. And again, something about like one of your deities is helping you with this. Like she's taking you by the hand and she's like leading you down the path. Like this is an older this is a oh okay girl. Now I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous.
Ooh, and I was getting Native American flute for some reason as well. Ooh, a
I'm
buffalo
I'm
drum.
hearing pan flute.
Pan's flute. Oh,
Yeah, music is your resonance. That's where you disconnect from everybody. So you listen to a lot of music.
it's also healing for
Yes,
her
it
music.
really is. Do you have a singing bowl? Those are amazing. That will help you also unlock. Like I know you do this all the time because I'm being shown you do this like daily, if not weekly. There you go, girl. You got this. Like I said, you got this.
But I feel like she needs to know that she's got this because,
Yeah.
sometimes even when we feel, that little bit of doubt, that little bit of negativity will get in there. And
Mhm.
we need to have that encouragement outside of ourselves as well.
Something I'm being shown about you that is hindering you is you were, and this is an old spell in the gray area. It's called a soul binding.
Ooh,
I'm being shown the ribbon around you like a thread.
I'm being shown more than one thread. I'm being shown white and red.
Exactly.
So,
For you, what will help a lot will be having a severing ritual, which I know you know how you English words. You know how to do. Shush it.
we get tongue tied. I mean, it happens. She said she has put this on the shelf for a while, so this tonight has been a surprise. It was meant to come off the shelf, and it was meant to happen in this way with people that love and care about you. Even though our souls have known each other for a long time, and I feel
Yes.
that. So
Like I've been shown a reference that someone picking up something dusty off the shelf, dusting it off, blowing it like, "Hello, time to." Okay, it's like, "Bring this out. We're talking about this." So
I'm also like, how back in the old days, like the runes were made with bones. I'm
yes,
I'm being shown that as well, like someone throwing bones. I don't know why, but
okay, casting lots.
okay.
Bones or sticks. They used to bounce them. It's an old Roman thing that used to bounce off the wall, and whoever got farther won the game. And they
Oh,
would bet
okay.
on this. So that could be it too.
Another outlet for finances, you know.
Right, right. um,
And Jax, I do feel like with your healing work, um, you should get paid for your time and your energy.
yes,
Like
yes.
don't sell yourself short.
No, don't do it. You're a powerful girl.
or undercut even.
Yeah.
And I know that doubt, that fear, that negativity, that worry, especially when you know that there are things that are missing from your memory, it
Mhm.
really does impact your whole life. But the
Yes.
thing is, you're stronger than that. You know, and you're more powerful than you know or you realize. Like you just begun to tap into.
Okay. I just did a scan. Sorry if you got bubbles. That was me.
Was me or her?
That her.
Okay, I was like, I didn't, but
No, that was her because I just scanned her. Your chakras. You have the biggest, brightest heart chakra I've ever seen in a person.
wow.
Like it is this lotus. Okay, girl, you do you.
And that's amazing considering all the things that she has gone through, that her
Yes.
heart chakra is that big, is that bright. I mean, I do feel blockage here with the
Yeah,
throat chakra.
but that's from a scar.
Yeah,
That's from her. That's a soul.
it's almost like a chokehold,
Yes, yes.
is what
That's
I'm
the
feeling.
knot.
She
That's
has to go pee,
correct.
but she'll be right back. Hey, do what you got to do. We're laid
Oh,
back and chill here. But if anyone
exactly.
else has a question, please drop it down below. Let us know. Make sure you put it in caps so we can see it. Um, but wow, this has been powerful. Uh, I've really enjoyed this, you know, and
Hmm.
I feel like my own gifts have grown just from doing this, you know.
I have
And
I have heard when I'm around people, the energy I have amplifies other people's abilities.
well, and you and I have talked before of how we have both nearly died or died. And I feel like we have a connection there because of that. That is really strong.
I
So
died 3 times when I was a baby.
I remember you telling me that.
Hmm.
And that just gave me chills down my back.
Yeah.
But um, Denise, I am working on setups for next week, just listening and enjoying the conversation. We love you,
Hey,
Denise.
girl.
I really appreciate Denise has had me on. She's part of the reason I'm as confident as I am when it comes to the lives. She's kind of taken me under her wing. Welcome
Welcome back.
back, Mags. Uh, Denise is wonderful. Like her energy is amazing. I'm probably not going to say this right, but she works with Gaelic, I think is his name. Was it Gaelic or with, I think it's Gaelic, a llama. Uh, what religion is that? I can't think. Tibetan?
What was it again?
Gaelic and a llama. And I'm probably
Okay.
not getting it totally right. So Denise can correct me, but she is powerful too. Gaelic
Okay.
is a Buddhist llama. I could not think of
Okay.
Buddhist. Thank you, Denise.
I was
I
shown the
knew I was
calendar.
I knew I was getting close. But they know how my brain is too. So I mean,
Well,
just but
but-
it's interesting to work with people
hey,
from
girl.
different
Hmm.
you know, uh,
Different
connections,
paths.
walks of life, you know,
Yes.
that sort of thing. Because, like I said with you, and I feel like with you, you're able to go deeper. You
Hmm.
know, like where I would be blocked, you'd be like, "Oh, that ain't
Oh,
nothing."
take a shot. I got this.
Uh,
Yes, a lot of that comes from with my grandparents on my mom's side.
mm-hmm.
They were both mediums, and my grandmother was that way. She was a medium, and on the dad's side, he was a sidekick also. No one knew this, and
Oh wow,
Uncle Jimmy is that
yeah.
way.
And that was your grandfather's oldest too, right? That was before he married Mary,
Hmm.
right? He had two
Yeah.
boys.
Yes.
I I mean, I know there was a lot of kids,
Oh,
but
girl, have you met
yeah,
all the cousins?
Yeah, all the cousins. That's why I said we're cousins, but we're not. We have cousins in common. So
Exactly.
Julie says it is hard to still love after being hurt so deeply.
It
Yeah,
really is.
but you are stronger and braver than they are, or that they would give you credit for as well. And I
Hmm.
mean, I'm seeing like astral projection jumping through portals all of a sudden.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's Jags or if that's Denise as she's come in, but that's what I'm seeing right now. So someone is quantum leaping, or something is happening. Can I ask if my youngest brother knows what happened?
Be careful. I'm shown shadows of him. And when I
I
say shadows, I don't mean like, ugh. I mean like shadowed, like he was kept in the dark.
He was probably abused and brainwashed,
I'm hearing molestation with him.
and I think it happened with Jags as well. I think she
Hmm.
said up there. So,
Yeah, you're a sleepwalker.
oh,
Sorry.
hey,
Hey, by
in
the way, and Miss Denise, she's a prism.
ooh, can you explain that a little bit for
Okay,
me?
what prisms are is um, like some people are on certain wavelengths of light. Like
Mm-hmm.
you are more in the yellow, more of a healer.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I've been
Me, the
told
yellow. Yeah, you're
I'm
yellow.
very yellow. Yeah.
Yes. I'm more red, like orangey color, I'm told, and more greens.
Yes, I was just about to say I feel green with you.
Yeah.
Very earthy,
Mhm.
stable, balancing. I love green.
Exactly. And Miss Denise, she is a prism. She's able to touch into all those lights.
Oh, I wonder if she knew that about herself.
And Miss Jag,
Welcome, Kendra. We're happy to have you here.
she's also a prism.
Ooh,
But her light isn't shining as brightly, but with
she
all the
needs
dark
to
going on,
rest. She
girl.
needs to rest.
Yes.
Like, that
But
is, rest, recharge.
yep. Hi, Miss Kendra.
I think also, Jags, you put a lot of pressure on yourself
Hmm.
trying to remember. And instead of doing that, and I know this is easier said than done, but with me, my gift started when I was about 2. So I've never known what it's like not to have them. So it comes a little more natural to me of letting things just happen and flow.
Right.
I'm not a forcer, and I don't try to force things, because I learned the hard way when you do that, it can backfire on you. Denise says, so I am a rainbow. Ooh, I love it when you think of it that way.
You are.
That's why I put the story on the shelf. I definitely, Kendra says she definitely thinks she travels in her sleep too, not sleepwalking though.
No, with yours,
She
it's not
travels in
sleepwalking.
her mind.
Yeah, it's okay. What people don't realize is when we sleep, our souls does leave our bodies, and
Right.
it does travel. We wonder, and then when we wake up, before we wake up, it comes back. That's why sometimes in the morning, you first wake up, it feels like you have that falling sensation.
Oh, I hate that.
Yes, girl, me too. That's where your body is waking up before your soul's home, and it's like being jerked back in the not in a nice way.
I also feel like maybe sleep paralysis sometimes
Hmm.
too
Yeah, that's where
for
you're.
Kendra.
Yeah.
Maybe. I know one time I was sleeping, of course, right?
Hmm.
Duh.
Hmm.
But my great grandmother, I'm at least fifth generation through my mom's side that I know of. And I'm saying that I know of because, don't know prior to that. It could be a lot more. And she
Oh.
came to me one time when I needed healing.
Hmm.
And it scared me, and I just slammed right because my brain said, "Hey, we're dying,"
Yes,
because my
yes.
soul, and I mean, I slammed hard. Jags says, "I go hang out with Einstein and Nikola Tesla." Wow.
That's cool. Yeah, because they never came back. They ascended and stayed over there. They were like,
Yeah,
I'm done with humanity.
yeah, they're over it.
They're like, we are over this.
Denise says, I have a mystery for you to solve. Ooh, okay.
Do
We're
tell.
ready. My husband, Pumbaa Dan, says, I travel in my sleep from time to time. You do it a lot. I think a lot more than you realize.
You do.
My husband is gifted too.
Oh, I
I
know.
mean, he's like, I know. I
Girl,
get
hold.
it, girl. All right, Denise, just drop it below, and we will. I mean, we've been therapy with Jags tonight, so
Mhm.
it's healing and vital and necessary. Kendra says, "I have a lot of dreams and lucid dreaming." Kendra, I
Okay.
feel like you should keep a dream journal,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
next to your bed, and write it down when it's fresh,
yeah.
and that you remember all the details. So you explore
Exactly.
a lot. I mean, I guess we all travel in our sleep technically, whether or not we remember it.
We
And
do.
I think sometimes, we're not meant to remember it, but it's what we needed at that time while we were sleeping. I feel like it can be healing when we do that.
Yes, it can be.
It's another way to release things that are pent
Mhm.
up, like in our aura or in our body. Uh, you know,
Exactly.
I liked it because when I went through my Reiki classes,
Mhm.
at the end, they do an attunement.
Yes.
And she told me my aura is
Mhm.
bright yellow gold, even. So, very happy, very bubbly, for the most part.
Mhm. Exactly.
Definitely
I do agree with that.
subconscious healing, yes. Jags, I forgot to ask if I was used by the military or a government agency in psychic programs.
Mhm.
I've heard about that though.
I have two. That was a CIA project, but it was shut down in the 50s. It's actually over on. There's an old test site that was, and the reason I know this is it was on. That's a possibility. Um, if you can send, I'm not sure if my information's on here, but if you can send me a picture of that, I can do a scan for you because I
Do
can
you want
remote
me to
in.
put your email on there for you? Let me grab it and then I can put it in the comments for you. Hang on just a second here.
So I didn't know that. Oh,
'Cause
you're
I
right. I
don't
forgot
remember things off the top of my
that. No worries.
head. So hang
Um,
on just a second.
Julie, Jags, I don't sense that part of you in that. I don't think your family knew you had the gift. They were more concerned about party favors versus psychic ability.
But if they would have known and they would have realized, they would have used it against her will, I feel like
Oh,
too.
she would have been like, "Hey, my daughter can tell you the future."
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm gonna read Denise. Myers is a grocery store, and every time I go in there, I become extremely angry. I'm thinking it
Yes.
might be a ghost that their body was never found in the earth below the building. I get a male energy, a very angry male energy. I don't know if that's what you're picking up on. Murdered or sacrificed, even. I'm thinking it's a really old.
It's native.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling too.
It's native blood. Oh, and that T on my email address, it's a T, not the D.
Oh, sorry. My bad about that. I can't. Let me try again.
On the on that grocery store, it feels like it's an old Indian. It's like an Indian burial ground that they didn't realize was there, or they didn't care was there. It
Ooh.
they feel suffocated. It's a male entity,
Uh-huh.
and it is a vortex. It was, I don't know. It's it feels sacred.
Jags just said you can ask me that at Denise Fletcher Tarot. There's an entity in that store that there is a land portal there.
There you go. I was
And
thought
I'm
that too.
also feeling like
It's
because
old.
the Native American, uh, they wanted the land and they didn't want to give it. So if
They
I
were
kill you,
forced.
then I can take your land, sort of. Did I get it right that time? Like I haven't known your name for
Like, oh
years.
no.
Ooh, Kendra said reminds her of a poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It is. It knocks things off the shelf, and
And
it's a
then,
shifter.
ooh, Denise, a cryptid.
Shifters are spirits that can shift forms, not cryptids. Not like Sasquatch or anything like that. There are
Mhm.
different forms of spirit. 'Cause I'm a ghost hunter also.
Right.
With spirit, with this one, it is an old. I'm not going to say the word. It's almost like an S walker. I'm not saying the name.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, don't, yeah.
It,
I get what you're saying.
yeah, it's like that. It's of that tribe. I don't know what tribe that
Ooh,
owned that land,
Michigan, so I'm not sure about that area.
but if you ever go in there, um, a really good blocker for that kind of stuff is if you have like, and this will sound completely bonkers. I promise you, it's not.
We love bonkers around here.
Right? You know those cedar discs you can put in your closet? Just toss one of those in your purse or carry it in your pocket.
What was that again? I didn't quite hear that.
Cedar discs that you can throw
Oh,
in your
yeah.
pocket. Throw those in your purse because native spirits don't like cedar.
Oh, okay.
And then carry some uh like I
That's
always
one
say,
way to
crystals up.
protect.
Crystals up.
When I go out or when and I forgot to put it on tonight, but I usually wear my black tourmaline necklace to help protect and block. Many natives here originally,
Oh yeah.
still many live, and we're in Oklahoma, so
Oh
we definitely.
yeah, girl.
I think, what was your dad native, or
He
was
was
that he was half? Okay, I couldn't remember exactly, but
was
um,
when Aunt Vicky did a thing with Uncle Jim for his
yeah,
birthday. The ancestry me, I think it was, or the gene. Anyway,
yeah.
it came out to we were Idolian, and what that
Oh,
is, it's the Vikings came over to Labrador. They took, of course, Vikings raided, raped.
right.
Yeah, they took presents. Um, they mated with the Indians, and those Indian children are called Idolians. My
Mm,
descendant, I'm an ancestor of an Idolian.
wow, I've never even heard of that.
Mhm.
So I'm learning something new tonight, and I'll probably forget it tomorrow. But
Right?
Um, Kendra says this might sound out there, but do you have any recommendations on crystals that can help with meditation and relaxing the mind? Of course, your clear
Girl,
quartz.
Denise, me and you both.
Clear quartz is a master crystal. It can be
Yes.
used in the place of any other. I also really recommend selenite. though. And any that call to you, like if you go to a metaphysical shop, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and even like when I've been on Facebook and see people posting crystals, sometimes they call out to me even
Mm-hmm.
through a picture. And I'm like, okay, I'm meant to own that, you know, or
Mm-hmm.
that's meant to be mine. So, I feel like you're sensitive to that, even if you may not realize it. So, certain crystals may call out to you, like for different things. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling rose quartz for
Mm-hmm.
you as well. That would help with your heart space, your heart chakra. It's a good one for self love and healing. And
Malachite's another one.
ooh, malachite. That's a powerful crystal. It can bite you if it don't. That's what some people don't know. Crystals, if they don't want to work with you, whoo,
It will either bite you or give you a headache.
yeah.
When they
And I
say
think,
bite you, you hold it. Say if you're left-handed, hold it in your less dominant hand, and it'll feel like when you hold a piece of ice cube, how it has that tingle, coldness. You'll feel that. It'll have that little tingly, bitey feeling.
mm,
If it's meant for you, it'll warm right up. It'll be like a you'll feel like a warm hug. It'll feel like that warmth.
Kendra is left-handed, so I
Hold it in your
mean,
right hand.
yeah. But left is also for me like the receiving,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like your divine feminine energy. I feel like
Yep,
is yeah.
exactly.
And so I think being left-handed, you can tap into that divine feminine energy more. My
Mm-hmm.
husband is also left-handed. So, you know, they say they're the only ones in their right mind.
We won't hold that against y'all. It's fine.
And my grandma, she was left-handed as well, but it
Mm-hmm.
was during a time, and I know you remember my grandma. Uh, and but she was left-handed, but then she was forced to be right-handed. They would
Mm-hmm.
spank her
Ambidextrous.
hand with a ruler, you know, back in them days because they thought it was the devil.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Thank you both. I've actually been drawn to blues and greens. And, you know, blues and greens have really serene
Mm-hmm.
energy. With greens, you get the grounding earth energy. With the blues, it's like sky, power of the mind. Like turquoise, I feel like would also be because it blends, you know, that sky with the earth
Mm-hmm.
energy. Turquoise is really grounding.
One thing you might look into also, if you don't already have it, which I think you do, it's a singing bowl. Those are amazing.
I don't have one, and I want. I know, right?
Girl,
I haven't got one yet, so it's on my wish list. But yeah, because sound, you know, sometimes I'll just turn on YouTube and listen to like the whatever HZ or whatever, you know,
hmm
whatever I'm feeling led to, like 888 or, you know, it's not
hmm
always 888, but that's one I'm drawn to a lot. So
okay.
anything that makes me feel grounded, because when I don't, man, it really messes with me, you know. I
Mhm.
really have to check in with my root chakra, my roots. Oh, Denise is putting all them twos down there. Ooh, I have been seeing repeating numbers a lot, Gigi. You know, whenever I do that, I look them up. And you know, spirit will take me to the message that I need
Exactly.
for that. You know, everything. I believe everything is for a reason. You know, I mean, and like Jags was meant to catch our show here tonight, and
hmm
very healing and very I'm going to say inspirational too, because I think she doesn't feel as alone or as unseen or unheard. And you
It
know,
feels
being
like to me, it feels like she was. It feels like you were silenced and you didn't feel adequate.
mm,
You are way over the top. You were, girl.
And not only do they want to make her look crazy, but they want to make her feel like she's crazy,
You're quite
and
welcome, my dear.
that's I'm probably going to sleep well tonight. Thank you both. It took a big load off of you. It really did. And, I'm thankful and grateful that we were blessed to be a part of it.
Yes.
I think I'm going to sleep well tonight too. I mean, this has been, you know, and not just pulling cards, but getting to use my other gifts more. I went through some other things in the last couple of years, like other people were making me crazy too. I've always heard be careful, who you even allow to touch you because transference
Mm-hmm.
is real. And, especially if you're intimate with a person, if they got some demons or whatever attached to them, they can jump on over to you. Now, that's something I've always heard and been taught, like, be careful. And,
It's
at one point in my life, I did not care and I wasn't careful. And, woo, like witchcraft. Ooh.
it.
And again,
It's
I
a
keep
big.
getting blood, something with blood around her. Like someone tried to bind, with blood magic. Oh, that makes sense. Denise wants to know, can she have a message from her daughter, Kathy? May 9th, 2012 is when she passed away. Hmm.
I
She's a
heard,
smart
Mom, you're
ass.
doing it again. I'm not sure what it is. I just heard the phrase, Mom, you're doing it. Like, ugh, Mom, you're doing it again. So I don't know what's going on, but it's. I don't know her personality, but I got like an eye roll, like, but girl, she was a firecracker.
Oh, yeah. And like her mama. That's her. Yeah, to a T. To
Oh
a
my
T.
gosh. She's like, what do you want this time? I'm like, I don't know. Ask her.
But she wants you to know she's still her. That's what wants to come through the most. And I feel like also um, she wants you to have better memories of her beyond of, the circumstances around her passing and, her health and everything. Um, I'll share a little bit with you, Curtis, on that. Denise, I think she was 15 when she got pregnant with Kathy, and she gave her up for adoption. And when Kathy was 24, she got back into touch with her mother, and then she passed away when she was 40.
Okay.
But they were together in contact from 24 to 40,
Right.
if my memory is correct, and if not, Denise can. She used to say she was in the spa when she was rushed to the hospital, and that's just her personality. And
That makes
I
sense.
think she's like, "Don't worry, like, this is just another trip to the spa.
I had room service.
3 meals a day.
Exactly.
People are
But they never did my nails.
fellows."
Exactly.
What
She,
was that? I interrupted you.
you're fine, dear. She says, and they never did my nails.
Oh,
I'm like,
shame on them.
oh my god. She's such a. I'm like, I love her.
she's like her mama. No poolside
Exactly.
cocktails. I know. I told her she needed a better working age. And one time Denise said something and I was like, she got it from you, girl. I mean, definitely her mother's daughter.
Yes. Why am I being shown the snap?
Oh goodness.
Like sassy.
Part of her personality. Oh my goodness, we've been going for almost 2 hours. I didn't realize that. Are
Hey,
you
I'm having fun.
okay? Do you need a break, or are you good to keep
Oh, I'm
going?
good. I'm good.
I just wanted to check in with you. I happened to look up and be like, we've been going that long?
I
Wow.
thought
She
so.
would do that. Denise said she would do that. And you know
Yes.
what? I don't know if you're old enough to remember, but there used to be a show on called In Living Color where the two guys would be like around the world and back snap. Yes, you went deep in my story. Tarot asked backwards. Jeff, hey Jeff, happy to have you here. I am live with Curtis. I'm just
Might
gonna claim you as my cousin because
as well.
we've been in each other's lives for, oh God, a long time. We
Yeah.
were kids. I know
Pretty
that, and
much.
now I'm 40, so or in my
Right.
40s. Ugh, old age.
I'm knocking on that door, girl.
Ugh, I'm past it. I'll be 43 next month, but you know what? I still got a bubbly, I'm still here.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, it really is. Some days I feel older, but I'm still here.
Right?
If you have any questions, please put them in all caps for us so, we can see. We are so happy, to have each and every single one of you. Jags, diving deep into your story has been amazing. And we haven't even barely touched the surface, is, what I'm being told. So it's going to unfold in layers.
I'm being shown a thick book in reference to how long your story is. And
Mm.
and it's still going. So for me, it's telling me that it is the J.K. Rowling's The Hobbit, the original.
Ooh.
So it's like a thick, thick book, and that's
Oh,
just the beginning.
yeah. We're at like the acknowledgement part.
Exactly, exactly. We're
We
not even.
do. We fully support our fellow light workers 100%. Oh, Julie says it's true. I was writing a book on this and the story is still unfolding. The story is still being
Hmm.
told and it's going to come out in pieces and in layers. Um,
Oh, that's cool.
I wrote and published. Oh, so the prequel, because not everything has been unlocked, or
Around December, Jags, keep an eye out.
mm,
Information will come to you by December. I'm being showed winter,
I
winter
was just
craft.
about to say the winter solstice on
Yep,
or around because that is a powerful time.
yep. Most definitely.
Yeah, and oh, something came in and then it left so fast I couldn't grasp a hold of it. And I feel like you have plenty of moments like that, Jag. So like something came in and then it went so fast you couldn't grab a hold of it, and that is very frustrating to say the least. When that happens, I'm like, just let me have it.
And it is never that easy.
No. Yes, I believe that it falls in line with the other things I believe that are going to transpire in the next few months. So, what we are, what we have picked up on, whatever this is, starts in the fall and comes to fruition around on or around the winter solstice. Is that what,
It,
as we're transitioning seasons? Oh, you got a card.
The moth card,
Ooh,
change, which is used for change in dreams. So there you go.
the 22nd. Yes, that's a powerful uh, time for you. I feel like something is going to be unlocked or a hidden truth. Ooh, and I
I'm
got
being
chills
shown a
again.
geode. I'm being shown geode, like it's gonna crack open and have all this beautiful inside.
Ooh.
So, and like I said, this it may look dark, but the truth will set you free on this one.
Hmm.
You got this.
And it doesn't matter who tries to make you look crazy or make you feel like you're crazy after this point, because the truth is the truth is the truth.
If they try to make you think you're a crazy girl, rock that because define insane. I mean, come on. They all look crazy. I mean, I mean, come on now.
I mean, sometimes with the gifts that we have, I do feel insane sometimes, especially when I have spirits talking to me. And I don't know if my husband is still on here or not, but when we were sleeping in the front room, I swear to God, the closet in there is a portal, because I would have people visit me while I was sleeping in the closet. And one was a young man. I had been talking to his aunt, and she explained to me he committed suicide. Well, he came to me in my closet that night. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay, can you let me sleep though? And then in the morning, I will get to you and I will get your message out. But I think he had hung himself in a closet, so that may have been part of it
He
too.
did.
Exactly. The truth is the truth, and there will be physical things to show it too. Is there a clown in the closet too? Ooh.
Mm.
I don't like clowns personally. They freak me out. If there was a clown in my closet, I'd be like, nope, gotta burn the closet down.
I can totally see you like the whole Winnie Tune boarding the closet up.
I'd be like, nope, no clowns, nay nay.
Exactly.
I'm
You're quite
not
welcome, Denise.
picking, I'm not necessarily picking up on a clown. Uh,
I'm hearing prankster,
Maybe not like traditional clown, but prankster, jokester.
jester.
Jester. Yes, I was just about to say, like, how the king back in the day had a court jester. And I
Yeah.
feel like, Jags, that comes in with your royalty connections.
Have you heard the term "fey touched"?
Wait, maybe. Fey touch?
Fey touched.
Yes, I have. I don't necessarily know fully what it means, but
Basically,
I
it's where the fey will mark a person
have. Hmm.
and follow them.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, you were talking
Oh,
about my closet. There better not be no clown in my closet. I will burn it to the ground. Um,
note to self: if I see a fire in there, we'll know what happened.
yeah. I mean, I haven't felt a clown, but I have felt, like I said, the young man. And it was so weird because I had talked to his aunt earlier in the day, and then he came through my closet. I believe it's a portal. So Oberon has been around me. Ooh.
I get that.
Denise also says, I am going to check at the metaphysical store, friend Paula, about finding help for the natives under mayors. Thanks for validating my suspicion. Yeah, and what I'm getting with this angry, he's young and he was a warrior,
Yeah.
is what I am getting as
Yes.
well. Oberon is the king of the fairies.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
uh, you are touched and blessed, you know, there as well.
Hmm.
So, um,
I think you do. Like you've been a husband around you. I know you've done work with them. They are very, very, very good people to have around you. I love the Fae. They are so wonderful. Just don't piss them off.
yeah, I feel like I have one named Fern around me. Like I one day when I was doing work, uh, and I was working with a fairy deck at that time, and but I know there's a difference between fae and fairies, and they don't appreciate, if you mix them up, and so I'm being careful. So is Fern a fae or a fairy? What do you pick up on? Because I was working with a fairy deck, so I don't want to call her a fae if she is not. I don't want to insult.
I'm being shown the glittery wings,
Mm-hmm.
like prismatic wings, like some. I want to safely assume she's a fairy.
And she has a lot of green energy to her as well.
Because I work with the pixies.
Oh, okay. And that's a whole different thing too. And they don't like being
They don't play.
sprites even, they don't like being called what they're not. So, I try to be respectful. But Jax, if you are working or if Oberon has chosen to work with you, that's pulling in royal energy. And, if you have any type of royalty in your blood, you know it, you feel it. Just like
Mhm.
with Native American, you know it, you feel it, even
Mhm.
if it's a small amount.
Mhm.
I was told once by someone that they felt like I gave off royalty vibes, and I'm like, well, I'm a Leo, so
That's
um,
what happens.
no royalty. I don't think I actually have royalty in my blood. I'm not going to claim that I do. Um, but definitely Leo gives royal vibes, though.
He's
Big time.
regal.
Yes. So it's okay, Kendra. We're just the peasants.
Exactly.
We were the ones that would go down in the plague. Oh
Or the
God.
plague bearers.
Yeah. Let's name our rats. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
That's my pet over there. Oh goodness, I'm weird, but it's fun. I love that even at the age that I am, that I have never lost my imagination or
Me
um,
either.
and I'm thankful for that. Yes, I'm good with it. Yeah, me too. Because some of these royals, no thanks. I wouldn't want to be related to them.
No.
So
Exactly.
some of these people that are doing, dirty deeds done dirt cheap, right? Oh, I am very, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I don't know if you were here, Kendra, when Curtis said, my aura is very yellow. My energy is very yellow. So, oh yes, join Denise, Julie, and I tomorrow night, 7 p. Denise's time, 6 p. our time, Central Standard, and then it would be 4 p. Julie's time because she's in California. So,
Okay.
yellow is very playful. It's very cheerful. It's very bubbly, very happy. I am one of those people. I choose happiness. I try to keep on the sunny side of life. It's what helps keep me going through the storms of life. I've been told I have a very positive outlook on things, and usually if I say something, then it happens, or I make it happen, because I'm determined like that. And you, Curtis, are an Aquarius. Isn't that what we said behind the scenes before we started?
Thanks. Yes.
January 28th. So I know you're very drawn to Garnet, which is your birthstone. So I will remember that now. Maybe you might have
Right.
to remind me. Uh, did anyone else have any questions, or want just like a general message? We need Gigi up to 500 so she can monetize. Let's rate the roof. The roof. The
Hey.
roof is on fire.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, I love that music video.
it's not only 500 subscribers, but also I think it's something like 3,000 watch hours as well before you can be monetized on YouTube. But hey, getting the 500 subscribers is, huge. I think I'm at 448, or I was before the live started. So yeah, tell your friends. And I plan to have Curtis on. I think I can only do 2 lives a month on this platform, but
Okay.
I plan to have you on again if you want to be. I mean, I love
Sure.
this. This has
It's fun.
been,
I enjoy it.
yeah. And like I said earlier, I was getting all them tingles in the back of my head with Julie, and whoo. And I'm just thankful no one has sent me their death pains during during this. Use this other platform. Okay. What is the other platform? And I'll try. I think you have my email. If you want to email it to me, that would be awesome too. I only know this one because the first time I ever went live was with Allie. Our fairy godmother, Allie. I might have to introduce you to Allie. She is
Okay.
amazing. EV Mux. Okay. I've never heard of that, so I'll have to look it up. Oh, 30 hours per month.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah, I think on this one for the free, you can only do like 2 lives. I can't remember for sure. I could be, but I think that's what it said. Kendra will be back tomorrow. I have to go take care of everyone, and good night. Thank you so much for being here, Kendra. We have enjoyed. Uh,
Indeed. Blessed
we
be.
have enjoyed having everyone that
Yes.
has put their energy, out there. I feel a lot of love and a lot of peace and a lot of serenity coming off of Jags now
Mm-hmm.
compared to when we first started. So peace of mind. I know you need rest. That is a very vital thing for you to get plenty of rest and nourishment. Make
Mm-hmm.
sure you stay hydrated. Make sure
Yes.
you're eating, because fuel for your body. She feels more relaxed. I love that. I'm so glad that we got to be a part of that. Thank you for trusting
Indeed.
us
Thanks for
with,
bringing this in.
because even trusting and putting that out there, opens you up for, well, are they going to ridicule me? Or, I tell people all the time when they want to work with me, I don't pass judgment. That is not my job, and I don't want that job. So, we all need a space where we feel seen and heard,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad that we were able to provide that for you tonight. And uh, we have to check it out. Night, love, and light for all, so we can have laughter every day. Yes, Denise, thank you so much for
Love and
being
light.
here. Love and light and lots of laughter. And I feel like your daughter she is just like cracking jokes, even still on the other side. I love her personality.
I
Every
do too.
time I just want to start laughing, and it's not because, of how
Blessed
snarky
be, my dear.
can be. Thank you so much. I think we're going to start winding down, but if you want to hang on, I think at the end of the stream we can do a behind the scenes again like we did at the beginning. Like I said, I'm learning, I'm flying blind here.
No way.
Thank you so much for being so patient with me, everyone, and for being a
You're
part of
welcome.
this journey. And Curtis, I will definitely work with you again. I have absolutely enjoyed this, and you are so amazing. And I don't know if anyone else can see, but it looks like there's a light right by your head, like a beam.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
your
the glare off my camera.
But I'm like, I keep seeing this, and I'm like, but I see it, then I don't see it, and I'm like, is there like a light? Like, what is happening?
It's,
But at least now I know it's glare or something, and
yeah, I need to clean my camera.
well, the lighting in here is not the best, but we work with what we got, right?
Exactly. I'm not bought a streaming camera yet, so I'm like, that's a work.
And for being your first time doing this, I feel like it went so amazing. And
It's a compliment.
I'm glad you kept encouraging me to do this, even though it took me a month, I think, to build up my own
Love that.
confidence somewhere
Yeah.
around there. But I just want to say that I love and appreciate each and every single one of you that has been here tonight. Um, I hope that you find joy, love, peace, happiness, and that you know that you are worthy and deserving of having your heart's desire. And sending so much love, light, positive energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here now. And Curtis, sending love and light to you as well. I love everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to end the stream. We've been at it over 2 hours, bro.
It does not feel like it at all.
I know it went really fast.
It
So,
did.
all right. Thank you so much. Okay, let me
Thanks,
figure out
guys.
how to do
Bye
this.
bye.
Thank you so much.
Love everyone.